If you want to continue to follow our adventure, click subscribe. So you don't miss anything, click the bell notification. Hello, Lost on the Road subscribers and followers. I just made a video about our budget, how much we spend each month, and we range from somewhere from $650 to $850, $900 a month is what we spend. And I'll put a link to my most recent expense report right there. I was asked a question if we ever feel deprived by keeping our budget so low. And I thought it was such an interesting question, I actually posed the question to my new Facebook group. And the answer is no, I don't. But how can I? I have a hot shower. My belly is always full. As a matter of fact, it was overfull throughout the winter. I've gained a lot of weight, and I've spent a considerable amount of time trying to lose it in the last several months. I have a comfortable bed, have transportation. I got a suntan. I'm very comfortable living my life. I get to travel the country. Just in the last 3 months, I've been through Florida, Louisiana, Mississippi, and now we're in Missouri. Visited all my family. So no, I think all the essentials have been met. Oh, and I drink 2 pots. Well, I drink a pot of coffee a day. Carolyn drinks the other pot. So no, I have all the essentials, including the essentials of coffee. I'm always rested very well. I go to bed about 11 o'clock and I get up at 6 o'clock. So I'm getting 7 hours sleep, and I'm more rested now than I've ever been in my life. When I was working, I would not rest very well at all. I'm probably healthier than I've ever been in my life. You'll look at some of my old videos, you'll see that I was just, death warmed over. It was terrible. People have actually commented how healthy I look. As a matter of fact, a lot of my gray hair is starting to turn blonde again. Don't know if it's possible, but it certainly is looking that way. A lot of people say so. So I think all the essentials of what we need is there. So I'm not deprived in any of the essentials. So let's talk about the material things. Having a couch and a TV and cable and telephone and electric bill and heat bill, kitchen table, refrigerator, washer and dryer. And I tell you that when we gave up those items is when reducing a large amount of stress that I had. It's incredible how relieving it is not to have those things. Minimizing your life, being able to find things that you thought were lost. Even in this little camper, you still lose things, and it's aggravating as all get up. But there's less things to lose now. If Carolyn picks something up and puts it in a different spot, I don't know where it's at, so I got to look for it. But all I got to do is turn around and I kind of look for it, and within a few minutes, I found it. So the stress of it. Now imagine, same thing. Carolyn moves something on me and I can't find it. Now I'm moving room to room, and the more rooms I move around in, the more aggravated I get. I'm sure everybody has this feeling. And finally, when you meet up with, in my case, Carolyn, you're like, where is it? So imagine all that stress is now gone. Now, some of these conveniences that people have, TV, cable TV. You got this big, huge screen TV that you got to dust all the time because it just is a dust magnet. You got to spend $150 a month on cable so you can have the best looking screen available. It's endless. You got to have all the surround sound. You got to have the DVR player, the Blu-ray player, the DVD player. So you got to have all that equipment, and you got to keep it all clean. And oh my goodness, it breaks on you. That's stressful. I'm going to miss the big game. In my case, I'm going to miss the big NASCAR race, Daytona 500. No! You see my point? So what we have is I have a tablet that runs Windows, a very small thing. I put a keyboard and a mouse on it so I can actually type and use a mouse a little better. Carolyn has an iPad, and that is the extent of the electronics that we have. We watch Netflix religiously. We download a TV show or a movie on her iPad. We have a Bluetooth speaker so we can hear it a little better, especially on the nights that it rains. So no, I think we're very comfortable as far as having material things. Things that I wouldn't call essential, but things that you use to just, I guess entertain yourself, for lack of a better word. Now, through all this deprivation that I've caused myself, depriving myself of all these important items, of course I'm being a little sarcastic, I get to do something that most people don't get to do. I get to live my dream. I get to see things that I've never seen before. I remember going down to Carabel Beach just not that long ago, to do a live feed on our YouTube channel. Oh, live feed every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Please join us. It's lots of fun. Eastern time. But anyway, we were down there. We were walking the beach at Carolyn Beach. It was beautiful. It's always beautiful. The water, you know, it's not huge waves, but it's just that rolling wave coming in at you. And all of a sudden, I see something at the in the water, a little fin sticking out of the water. And Carolyn's in the truck, and I'm trying to wave her down because I think it's a shark. And I'm trying to wave her down, I'm trying to get her attention. Finally, I get her attention, so I start heading back towards the beach so I don't lose sight of this thing. And then I see another fin. It's up there. So now there's 2 fins, and I'm like, whoa! And then I realized what it was. It was dolphins. And so Carolyn and I followed those dolphins down the beach. They weren't 100 feet off the, out in the water, and they ran parallel. I mean, we were like this. They were ahead of us, and we just walked behind them. It was majestic. I did not feel deprived at all at that moment. I felt like the world was at my fingertips. And I think that's what's important. Is what is important to you? These things that normal society has. Or these things that I've never got to see and I've always wanted to get to see. I remember when I was in West Virginia, I've never seen an orange lizard. And I watched this orange lizard. The lizards that I'm used to are very fast. I mean, they just run off, shoom. But this one was very slow. But I've never seen one before. I stood there over it, watching this lizard meander away real slow. Or when we went to Wolf Gap. Now, it was just a campground. There was nothing spectacular about it. It was on freecampsites.net, so we thought we'd check it out. We stayed there, and we saw a sign, talked about a trail. And so we walked the trail. Oh, my goodness. It was a terrible trail, just straight up. It was horrid trail. And we finally got to talk to it. Of course, we had no idea what was up there. I mean, no idea. We just figured it was another walk, but this one was treacherous. Well, we got up there. And all of a sudden, I looked over to my right, and there was just, we were on top of a mountain, looking out over the valley. Oh, breathtaking. I mean, absolutely breathtaking. It was amazing. So, you know what? I'm going to give up the kitchen table, washer and dryer, in exchange for some of the most breathtaking things I've ever seen, to reduce my stress down to nothingness, to live longer, happier, and healthier. So, no, I don't feel deprived at all. I feel more wealth than I've ever had in my life. So, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Click like if you like the video.